Hey, what's up everybody? This is going to be a quick tutorial on Broken Stick, which is one of the most useful and versatile glitches for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. So, when you have a stick and you swing it and it hits something, normally it breaks and it's gone from your inventory. So you have 29 sticks, now I have 28, now I have 27. So the stick is designed to be a single-use weapon. However, there is a simple trick to get around this and get a broken stick, which you can use as many times as you want until you leave the area. The setup looks like this, and it's really easy. And you can see afterwards, I've got this stick, which works as a sword. I can jump slash, I can crouch stab, I can defeat enemies, I can break bushes. So the basics of the setup is you want to line up flat against a wall, and the wall needs to be flat, and the ground that you're on needs to be flat as well. You do a backflip, and then you can either let go of target and press it again, or you can press shield and let go of shield. Then you want to press A. This gives you what's called a neutral roll, which is a roll when you're not holding the direction stick in any direction. It's just a short roll. You pull out your stick, and then you jump slash, and you have yourself a broken stick. I just want to show you real quick what happens if you don't do the retarget or the shield flick. You get a side roll, which doesn't put you in the desired position from the wall. Now, there's many other ways to get a broken stick. This one is pretty convenient because it works everywhere, but there's a lot of situationally specific setups. There's a really good video on this that I'm going to link in the description box. In terms of places to use Broken Stick, the Goma Fight is absolutely one of the most useful, both because you're often very short on sticks when you come in here to fight Goma earlier in the game, and then also because the quick kill is impossible if you're pulling a new stick every time you crouch stab Goma. So the standard setup of just targeting the wall, backflipping, shielding, and rolling, this works here pretty well. There is a different setup that's a little bit faster. I find it a little less consistent, and so I don't use it because often stick count is very tight, but basically what you do is you turn around, pull out a stick, side hop, and jump slash. See, it worked out just fine for me there, so your mileage may vary. So there is another use for Broken Stick here in the Deku Tree. It's here in the Compass Room. Often when you come here, it's early in the game, you have just a few sticks, you might not have any nuts, so you might want to collect nuts from that Deku Baba down there. You may also want to collect this skull, but each of them will cost you one stick. You can do the standard setup against this wall here, although be careful that you don't bump into this chest or land on it. That'll mess up the setup. There is, however, an easier setup. Involves opening this chest. As you open the chest, or after you open the chest, you want to target it. Move towards it, so hold up, pull a stick, and jump slash. This kills the Skulltula and gives you a broken stick, so you can collect both the skull and the nuts using just one stick instead of two. The Composer Grave is another situation where Broken Stick can be very useful. Again, the same setup applies, and it is in fact possible to kill all of these keys with just a broken stick, no nuts, no projectiles. The trick is that you want to target them, move just inside the range that makes them fly, then back up and jump slash. Knight Cocorico has 4 Skulltulas that can be killed with a stick, as well as the one in the tower, which can't be reached unless you use ISG or some other kind of glitch. You can do the standard setup against pretty much any wall in here, although be careful, you might not have enough room to do the full backflip. I prefer to break my stick while I kill this skull. Sort of kills 2 birds with 1 stick, I guess. So you can do your setup right against that wall there, and then as you break the stick, you also kill the skull. One thing to be aware of is that Link will put away the stick if he grabs anything, like for instance these bushes. So if you're concerned about losing your broken stick, before you roll into the tree to get the skull, you can crouch stab or jump slash the bushes to break the grass so that you can easily roll into the tree. The Dead Hand fight in Bottom of the Well is a great place to use a broken stick. If you don't set up the broken stick, I think it takes 9 sticks to kill him, which is a big pain to make sure that you have all those sticks. You can set up a broken stick here in this room against any of the stone walls. I would advise against using the textured walls, both because there's a risk of backflipping into these hands and because they're not totally flat and there's a chance that your stick won't break. In the corners, there's these stone pillars that you can set up broken stick on. I prefer to use this chest over here as a guide for Broken Stick. The setup is exactly the same as the one we saw in the Compass Room in Deku Tree. After you open the chest, you want to target it, hold up, pull the stick, jump slash, and there you go. Okay, here's the ugliest grotto in the game. and it is a little difficult to set up a broken stick in here because of all the different angles of the walls. I prefer this little patch of wall right here, both because the backflip won't land you anywhere close to the exit, and because I find it tends to work out pretty well. Our last stop is Child Spirit. Now very often when you're coming in here you will have Slingshot or Boomerang. However, if you're planning on doing Child Spirit with just Bomb Chews, you might not have a convenient way to kill the fire keys in this room, and you also probably want to keep your shield. Using some camera manipulation, if we go right into this corner as soon as we get out of the crawl space and set up our broken stick here, the keys won't bother us until they're loaded on camera. So we can knock them down like so, and use our broken stick to protect our shield and get through this room efficiently. Okay, so last is the Iron Knuckle fight on Child Side of Spirit, and you'll notice I only have 2 sticks left. That is for a very good reason. When you're setting up, you have plenty of room. Anywhere in this room will do. So I've got my broken stick. I can come and crouch down and my However, if I happen to accidentally put away that broken stick, okay, I need to set up a new one. That's fine. I got lots of time. The Iron Knuckle's nice and slow. I'm trying to crouch stab, and nothing is happening. It's because I don't have any extra sticks. So when you use your last stick and break it, it's not completely useless. You're still able to jump slash, but you can't swing it, and you can't crouch stab with it. If you do find yourself in this situation, you want to bait the knuckle into swinging, and side hop or backflip out of the way, then jump slash at him. So that's pretty much all of the situations when broken stick will often come up in a randomizer playthrough. As I said, there are alternative setups to do this slightly faster, but I would focus on just getting consistent with getting broken stick and using broken stick before you worry about getting fancy. I hope this video has been helpful for you. As always, if you have any questions or feedback, you can let me know down below in the comments or contact me directly on Discord. Hope you're having a great day. Peace.